Whew. Wow. I don't... surprised he didn't give me demerits for going over his wards or whatever. I'm scared now. I'm scared about continuing. Like, what if he's just gonna be mad at me for the rest of the game and I can't fix it? Although Minnie said that it'll be okay as long as I'm patient and don't push him. Oh, what if my friends find out? Next week. Monday morning, and time for another week of classes. Classes with him. I can't really think of him as my husband. He's exactly the same scary teacher as he always was. Nothing's changed. We can pretend the whole thing never happened, right? I need to decide what I'm doing this week. I think for old time's sake, I'm gonna take all blue just to see him. And see if we can actually, you know, interact like civilized people. Oh, please don't let this be a horrible decision. Oh, hi. Uh-oh. How are we going to handle this? I bite my lip and look down at my hands. Apparently some people have better things to do than to pay attention in class. Perhaps some of you believe you already know everything. How very wrong you are. All through class, he kept making these nasty little remarks and calling on me unexpectedly. I can't concentrate like this. Oh. This wasn't a good idea, was it? Did you hear? Hear what? Somebody saw Professor Potsdam walking around this weekend carrying baskets and a long white dress. Oh no. So? Wedding baskets. Maybe she got secretly married. Oh! So, baskets are a traditional wedding thing? She asked innocently. Oh dear, I can feel my cheeks turning pink as they discuss this. Are they for flowers? No, it's the exchange of gifts. But if Professor Potsdam was getting married, why would she keep it a secret? Maybe she married a hideous troll and didn't want anyone else to see. Or Grabiner. Oh gosh. Don't lump him and hideous trolls in the same sentence. Heh, that would be weird. I think you're jumping to conclusions. She was probably just cleaning out her closet or something. Or something is right. But with no more clues to go on, they let the matter rest. Dodge the bullet. Oh, I actually learned something today. Phew. Okay, he stopped being snide to me. Oh. I wake up suddenly in the middle of the night. I'm not sure why. I thought I heard something. Did someone speak? I wait a few moments, but I don't hear anything except Virginia snoring. Back to sleep, then. Well, that was weird. Oh. I'm just too stressed out about this whole marriage thing to learn. Oh, Raven. Raven is walking slowly along the hallway, staring up at the ceiling and talking to herself. To be or not to be, that is the question. Are you alright? What? What is it? What do you want? You sounded sad. Is everything okay? I am rehearsing. Surely you are familiar with the works of the Bard. Sorry. It's fine. We all have our individual talents and challenges. Okay. So, is there a play? No, not yet. The play is in the spring. The auditions are on Monday. What play is it? We are performing a musical. The small place of purchase of frightening things. Do you intend to try out? No. Then, if you'll excuse me, I should be going. Right here, then. Oh. I'm so nervous, guys. Eee. On Saturday morning, I get up early and go to the staff room to collect the mail. At least it says happy music. Professor Grabiner walks in while I'm sorting the piles. Good morning. I see little that is good about it. He appears disinclined to chit-chat and moves straight on to business. You may or may not be aware that there will be 2 holidays celebrated later this month, Valentine's Day and the Winter Renewal. Each set of class officers is expected to sell valentines to the members of that class. I thought our fundraisers were usually about taking money from people outside the school. In this case, the act of purchase is of ritual significance. As class treasurer, it falls to you to decide the cost of your valentines. Professor Potsdam will purchase supplies in keeping with your costs. Any excess of funds will be donated to the winter ceremony. What should a valentine cost? $1, $5, $20. Okay, $20 is a bit much. $1 is just like, I think people would be inundated with valentines. So I'll choose the middle option. I suppose about $5 is a good price. That's enough for some candy or something. Nothing tacky. Very well. He turns to leave. Wait! What is it now? Well, the music's changed. Shouldn't we talk about this? This, marriage thing? There's nothing to discuss. Well, what am I supposed to do now? What are the rules? What are my responsibilities? You are supposed to be a student. You are supposed to be learning, not trying to get yourself killed and forcing others to waste resources rescuing you. How many times do you expect to be saved? I'm sorry, but that's why I'm asking. I don't want to find out that I've broken some magical oath by not behaving like a proper wife. I need to know what I should and shouldn't do. Oh, that's a good point, Cutie. I don't want to cause you any more trouble. He takes a deep breath and slowly lets it out. I suppose that is a reasonable request. Really? A witch wife retains her independence. You are not required to be subservient. You are expected to show me respect, which you should already as a student of this academy. Most magical couples keep separate living quarters, so there is no need for you to visit mine. Oh, okay. Should I depart this life, you would be required to help dispose of my effects. I have no intention of placing you in that circumstance. Oh, well, that's good. I don't want you to die. Therefore, by our agreement, we can place the matter behind us and go about our business. There is no need to refer to this marriage until it comes time to dissolve it. Oh, I can ask him questions? I'm not asking if I can still date. I'm not interested in anybody else. Well, what about my family? I know you didn't want me to tell people, but what about my family? It feels wrong being married and them not knowing. If you care for your family, you will tell them nothing. What do you mean? They would not understand. If they became worried about your welfare, they might attempt to remove you from the school. Actions would need to be taken. I'm not quite sure what he's implying, but I guess he's right. They would not understand why I had to marry him. I barely understand it myself. Anyway, it's not like he's taking advantage of me. Aw, boo. What about my roommates? What about my roommates? I haven't told them anything, but they're suspicious. Someone saw Professor Potsdam with the dress. There are rumors. Yeah, it's better you know about this. There is nothing for them to suspect. You and I have a working relationship and nothing more. I intend to hold you personally responsible for any discovery. Hey, but I wasn't the only one. What if Potsdam or Minnie said something? Hey, don't put this all on me. Right. And about what are your responsibilities, sir? Wow, it actually came out that way. What are your responsibilities, sir? Should I call you sir? Yes. I want to call you Hieronymus. You can still call me Miss Patootie if you want. No, I cannot. You are a member of my family, and I must acknowledge that. Oh. Therefore, I would prefer not to address you at all. This is so aggravating. I feel like I don't know where to go. Right. My responsibilities are to protect and support you to the best of my ability. I doubt you will notice any difference. Okay, that's all I needed to know. That's enough for now. Thank you for explaining. He leaves me to complete my rounds. After I deliver the mail, I'm free. What should I do today? I got a lot of money. I don't really feel like going to the mall, though. No, I'm gonna go to the mall and get a cookie. Comfort cookie. I want a cookie. Give me that cookie. I get my food and sit down to chat with other students. My snack is tasty, but it doesn't last long. Stress decreased by 5. Oh, hi, Minnie. Hi, Cutie. Did you make arrangements for the Valentines? Yep. I mean, I made the decision. I don't have them yet. When do we get them? Next week. Next Monday, I think, we'll be doing the sales. Alright. Instead of going on her way, though, she fidgets in place, looking down at her hemline and then back up at me. Cutie, can I ask you something? Sure. What's up? How are things with you and Professor Grabiner? Not good. They're not. Does he expect you to obey him now? What? No, he said that's not how it works in the magical world. Well, it isn't officially, but some people have other ideas. Are you telling me that he could have taken advantage of the situation, but he's not because he's like a real proper gentleman? Oh my goodness. Oh. I love him. I don't care. I don't think anybody else in this game is gonna match the love I have for Hieronymus. He's my favorite character. Of course, this is the first one I'm doing, so maybe I'll like the other ones, or find one I like more, but they're gonna have a hard time topping this. My goodness. He's like my own personal Mr. Darcy. Is everything okay? There was this guy, and he seemed sweet, so when he asked me out, I said yes, and it was nice. But things sort of got too intense. He wanted my attention all the time, and between schoolwork and student council and him, I had nothing left. I felt like I'd barely spoken to anyone in months. I didn't know who I could turn to. So I told him I needed space. It wasn't easy for me. I told him it wasn't his fault, it was mine. I just needed time to myself. Right. So what's wrong? Well, he decided to make this big to-do, public proclamation of affection thing. He begged me to forgive him and take him back, in front of everyone. They all thought it was very romantic. I was so tired, and everyone was watching us. I didn't know how to turn him down. I don't know what to do. So you're going out with him again? Yep. And now he's back to expecting me to be like the perfect girlfriend, to go everywhere with him and do everything he wants. So tell him that you need more time to yourself. You don't understand. I feel guilty. Compromise with him, dump him, avoid him, get back up. Get back up? I don't understand. Avoiding him's only gonna work for so long. I don't know. You should just... It doesn't sound like that's a healthy relationship. Dump him. Well, if you're not happy, then you're going to have to break up with him again. But he'll be angry. It's not going to be any easier if you drag it out. Just get it over with. I should go. I've got so much to do. Okay. Diary. Rumors. Apparently, people are whispering around the school that Professor Potsdam might have secretly gotten married over the weekend. It'll probably die down soon. I hope. Midnight Mystery. I thought I heard something in the middle of the night, but I don't know what. Upcoming editions. I ran into Raven and she told me that there will be editions on Monday for the spring musical, which apparently involves a horrible shop. Okay. Valentine's planning. The class officers will be selling Valentines later in the month. I've set our sale price to $5. In name only. I talked to Professor Grabiner about our marriage. He says I don't need to do anything special other than to be respectful to him, stay out of trouble, and not tell anybody. Okay. The perfect girlfriend. Minnie's having trouble with her boyfriend because he expects her to be perfect and to always make time for him. I told her that if she's not happy, she should hurry up and dump him already. Well, I would have said it a little nicer than that, but... oh well. Just gotta drink some water. Okay, next week. Don't forget there's an exam this Friday! Oh, it's in the bag. What should I do this week? Last thing I need is an exam. I'm already stressed. I'll take blue, and then green, and then I'm gonna sleep, and then I'm gonna take black and white. Done. Ooh. Dispersion. Sacrifices some of the caster's magic, causing a target to lose magic similarly. Okay. Blind. Target is temporarily unable to see. Ah. No more stress. Stone shape. Rearrange a small amount of stone into a new configuration. Oh, and poison. Alters substances within a living body, causing ongoing damage and pain. Eee, sounds painful. Well, I guess it would. Do you know where Virginia's got to? I couldn't find her at dinner. No, I haven't seen her all day. We returned to our room. Hey, are you still in bed? Virginia? She's lying in her bed, her eyes half open, her cheeks flushed red. Something is very wrong. Oh, wow, she looks angry. Ellen takes one step into the room, then whirls to face me, her face stern. Go get a professor! Now! Right. I run through the halls until I find someone in charge. Cutie, what's the matter? It's Virginia. She's really sick. Oh dear, I'll be right there. She hurries to our room and takes Virginia away. Oh no. Morning arrives, but Virginia still hasn't come back. So I went to school. Distraction. Causes a target to be temporarily confused, forgetting to act in the following moment. And sacrifice. Caster expends life energy in order to gain magical energy. Interesting. I report to the room on schedule for my exam. Here we go! In order to leave this dungeon, you must find the key. Only that key will open the doors. Think before you act. With those words, the voice fades away. At least it didn't say that I have, or rather, that I'm not alone or whatever. Okay, so let's go backwards. Oh. Sphere. A round ball of stone. That's following me. Okay, I can just walk past it. Ah! Damn, it's you again! There's a madness in this room. Is it the same one I saw before? Surely they wouldn't let something that dangerous loose in the dungeons. Would they? Well, I'm Grabiner's wife, so you can't harm me anyway, so poo on you. Well, if it is, it's not allowed to harm me. Exactly. Order to leave? Yes. You're freaking me out. So is your music. You! Go away! The Manus does not respond. I am, Cutie of the House of Grabiner. Leave this place. The menace does not respond. It just hovers there, doing nothing. Strange. What if it's not real? What do I have? Do I have, like a blue... What is it called? Diagnosis? No. Farsight. No. Crap, what's that? True sight. That. The menace is an illusion. I knew it. Okay, north. It's a heavy chest bound with thick bands of dull gray metal. I'm not touching that. Not yet. Nope, nope, nope. This also follows me. Okay, there's nothing here. Doors are sealed shut. Can I just open it with my open spell? Forget which one that is. Open. Unlocks and opens doors or other objects that are designed to open and close. Open doors? The doors resist your spell. Crap. I'm scared that that chest is booby-trapped. I assume the chest is in it. Can I use that ball somehow? You can't walk through this wall. Sorry. Well, the chest is on the other end. Maybe I can roll the sphere into it and crush it. And if it isn't booby-trapped, the chest will just smash, and I can get the key. If it is, then I'm not gonna die. No, I don't want to use crush. Where's that push spell? That's probably one of the first spells I learned. Yes, push object. Is that enough, though? I'm scared. Okay, it's not... Definitely not those. I could teleport it. Well, let me try pushing. If not, I still have enough magicka for teleport. Push object. Push sphere. I want to push it north. Oh! And it rolls. You hear a distant explosion. I knew that chest was booby-trapped. Oh. A small amount of stone loosely piled. That was the sphere. Please don't kill me. Oh. You carefully remove the lid from the chest. Nothing happens. You peer into the chest. Aha! There's the key! I was confused there for a minute. I'm like, well... Can I go now? Is it west or east? East? Nope. Of course I went the wrong way. I unlocked the doors and passed through. Whew! I lived! I emerged from the dungeon, blinking into sunlight. Congratulations, Cutie! For succeeding in your quest, you receive 5 merits. And finally got positive merits. And another 5 merits for managing to see through our little trick. Well... yeah. I hope you enjoyed putting your skills into practice. Now I gotta go look after another student. Oh, wait. What is it? What's happening with Virginia? She'll be alright. She should be back with you tomorrow. Well, that's good. Okay. Guess I can go relax now. Ellen and I have completed our exams and returned to our room when we hear a knock on the door. Oh, it's you.
Hey, kids. I heard you were asking about V.
Well, she is our roommate. That's right. How is she?
She'll be fine. Look. Can I come in?
Sure! Ellen just got, like, really close. I rush back into the room and look quickly around to be sure everything embarrassing is out of sight. Alan's part of the room, of course, is immaculate already. William ducks his head slightly as he walks into the room, even though I'm sure our ceilings are the same height as the ones in the senior rooms. Maybe he's keeping an eye out for one of Donald's traps.
Thanks. I just figured. There's things V would rather not everyone hear about. There are things you should know, though.
What is it?
My sister was born premature, and as a baby she had a lot of problems. I don't remember much. I was so young. But I remember at least once being rushed to the hospital in the middle of the night.
Hospital? But you guys have magic. Couldn't you just heal her?
I don't know much about babies, but apparently it's not that easy. Babies aren't people yet, and the same spells don't work on them.
They are people too. They are. So there's something wrong with Virginia?
Don't let her hear you say that. Most of the time she's fine, just like anyone else. But certain kinds of bugs she's more likely to catch, and when she does, they're more likely to be serious. So keep an eye on her, okay? Especially if there's a cold going around.
What do we need to do for her now?
Nothing. A little green magic and some rest and she'll be back to normal. Really, it's not such a big deal.
Oh yeah?
V's not exactly delicate.
Right, well thanks for letting us know. That was weird. On Saturday morning, I get up early to deliver the mail. I run into Virginia outside our room. You're up early? Wow. Hi! How are you feeling? I'll be fine, except I missed the exam yesterday, so now I have to do detention. Oh, that sucks, really? Just because you're sick? Aw, too bad. I won't keep you then. See you later. What should I do today? I'm gonna study. The library is fairly quiet, but familiar faces are still present. Minnie helps me out with my red magic. Huh. Diary. Virginia falls ill. Something's wrong with Virginia. She was lying in bed with a fever and Professor Potsdam came and took her away. I don't know what's going on. Exam success. I completed the dungeon and received 10 merits for it. Virginia. William says Virginia was born a preemie and has some health problems, and that's why she got so sick yesterday. And Minnie gave me some tips. Well. I'm glad Virginia's feeling better, at least. Oh, sorry, gotta readjust myself here. I'm awoken Monday morning by someone knocking on our door. Not hammering, just knocking, but at a rapid beat. I don't know who that could be. Grabiner would not call me Cutie. Cutie, are you there? Oh, it's you, Minnie. I never even thought it might be you. I step out into the hallway and find Minnie waiting for me. Hi. Good morning. What's up? I'm just here to remind you that we're running the booze for Valentine's sales this afternoon, right after class. I should have mentioned it yesterday, but I was really busy and I lost track. I'm sorry. That's fine. I'll be there. I take another look at Minnie. Her face looks blotchy somehow. Like the skin under her eyes is a slightly different color than the rest. Oh, have you been crying, girl? Are you alright? I'm a little tired, that's all. Are you sure? Virginia was sick last week. Something might be going around. No, I'm fine. I'll see you this afternoon. She hurries away. Well, what should I do this week? Let's do white, red, green, black, and study. Done. Oh. Hello, my rosy-faced lovebirds. Please take your seats. Before we go on with our classwork today, there's something important that we need to discuss. For many people, this is a sensitive subject.
However, you are all young adults now, not children, and it is better for us to have this out in the open.
Wait, is this going to be sex education?
This is a traditional This is the traditional season for young romance, and we don't want to clip your wings. There are no school rules against love in any form.
Whoa, I guess it is. Sort of.
Ahem. As long as you and the other person, or people, that you are with are enthusiastic about whatever you're doing, we will not intervene.
What?
But keep any naughty business out of areas where those who have not consented might accidentally see you, and try not to get too distracted from your schoolwork.
What?
Know what you want, and be sure everyone else does too. If anyone isn't enthusiastic, whether it's a kiss or dance or something else, stop and wait.
Oh my goodness. Most awkward talk ever.
Now, there is one other matter that would require punishment. As students, you are not allowed to carry children. Breaking this rule will result in equal punishment for all parties concerned, and we will know who you are. Trusting your partner is an important part of romance, but in this case, take your own precautions as well. Nobody should be preggy. If you don't think your green magic is up to the task, or you have any further questions, please come and talk to me after class. Now, let's get back to magic.
Yes, please. Hey. Right. The Valentine's Day order booths are set up all around the quad, with 2 tables for each class, manned by student officers. The Valentines themselves aren't here, though, only the order forms and money boxes. You say what you want and for whom, and the Valentines will be delivered on Friday morning. Everyone seems happy with the price we've set. It's hard to keep track with everything that's going on, but it feels like everybody has somebody they want to send a happy thought to. Minnie has apparently drafted Jacob to provide extra help for her side. He's stacking and counting the money while she double checks the He's stacking and counting the money while she double checks the order information. Pah. I wonder if I should have asked someone to help me. Oh. Suddenly, Kyo shows up at my table and hands me 2 $50 bills. Whoa. Where'd you get that dough? You need change?
For Minnie.
All of it? He glares at me. Right. That's 20 orders from you to Minnie. Just sign your name and the details there. He does so, then slams the pen back onto the order pad and walks away. I guess that's why there have to be at least 2 tables, so that you can place an order for one of the officers and still keep it a surprise. I wonder if anyone's buying Valentines for me. Speaking of buying Valentines, I should figure out whether I'm sending any of my own. Oh yay. Valentines! I want to send a Valentine to... I guess I went to myself. Sweet. Pastel? Why would I send a... Never mind. Well... Yeah, I'll send one to Virginia. And it should be a funny card. Okay, I'll write that down. And I'll send one to Ellen. I got lots of money. And that should be friendly. Okay, and then I'll send one... Before I run out of money, I better make sure I send one to Grabby. I don't think he would appreciate... I think friendly will be playing it safe. Just let him know, hey, we can still be buddies, right? Right? Please like me again? Minnie could use one. I'll send her a friendly one. I'll send a funny one to Professor Potsdam. I won't send one to myself. That's just sad. Okay, I'm done. Woohoo! Ah. Ooh. Transfer charm. Move an enchantment from one object to another. Now that would have been useful for my last exam. Could have transferred the charm from the chest onto the sphere. Or the walls or something. On Friday morning, the Valentines are delivered. Did I get any? No one sent anything to me! I hate all of you. Ellen looks at the Valentine I sent and smiles at me. I'm glad she's happy. Couldn't you have sent me one? It was only $5. Virginia's got my Valentine and she's waving it around the room. I guess this means you like me. You really like me.
What is that a quote from, anyway?
I don't know. It's just something people say.
If we had computers here, I could look it up.
Well, it's not important. I'll have to wait until later to see how the other Valentines turned out. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody except me. Oh. Apparently I crossed paths with Professor Grabiner in the hallway. I may have double-clicked there by accident. Sorry about that. Your effort and your funds have been wasted. Focus on your studies. And with that, he walks away. You jerk! I don't think he appreciated the Valentine I sent him. At least he wasn't angry. You're such a jerk. Jerk! I spent $5 on you. I'm getting another comfort cookie. Meh. Being married to you makes me want to just eat junk all the time. Now what? Guys, do you smell smoke? Bonfire.
What bonfire?
For the New Year's ceremony tomorrow night. They use the ashes. Ellen and I push up close to the window and try to get a look outside. It's hard to tell, but I think I can see Minnie and Jacob near the flames. Is this a student council thing? Should I be out there helping them? I'm sure Minnie would have fetched me if she needed me. I suppose we'll find out more tomorrow. Right. Rules of romance. Professor Potsdam told us that dating, or whatever, is okay with the school as long as everyone is consenting and takes precautions. I think the word she used was enthusiastic. Valentine's sales. Minnie and I took orders for Valentine's Day. Kyo spent $100 on her. Be mine. I ordered Valentines for Virginia, Eleanor, Professor Grabner, Minnie, and Professor Potsdam. Bonfire. There's a big fire burning behind the school to create ashes for a ceremony tomorrow. Well, I didn't record my epic failure of sending a Valentine to Professor Grabner and the fact that nobody loves me, so they didn't send me a Valentine either. Well, that was depressing.